You've been knocked down and got up again. In a corner, you're surrounded, no defenders. You've hid your fury and kept it in, but it's time now. You ignite and turn to embers. Like a phoenix, you burst in a fire, burn a thirst and desire. You transform right up in a flash. You spread your wings to rise from the ashes. Phoenix, you burst in a fire, burn a thirst and desire. You transform right up in a flash. You spread your wings to rise from the ashes. Electric Boogaloo. You see the truth behind
you, Steph. That's sweet.
Shine bright up all night.
Hello, everyone. Thank you once again for joining me. I appreciate your time. It is April 27th, 2024, 9:50 p.m. on the East Coast of the United States. Good to see you all in chat. My little love bugs, I love each of you. You're so sweet. We are going to be talking about the Sebastian Rogers case. So a lot of people have been, wondering, and I was wondering too, and I thought this might be a good live to learn. Um, Camera jammers, are they a real thing? Do they work? And GPS, what can you do about your GPS? Can you do anything? And thank you, Dispatch. You're sweet. Thank you, Tina. Thank you all. Thank you, Joyce. Thank you, sweeties. Can you do anything? And yeah, you can. There seems to be always an option, right? Always an option. And there's different videos that I'm going to play, and I want to be very, very extraordinarily clear on this. What we are talking about are opinions, hypotheses, and theories. We are not accusing, saying anyone did this in particular. We are just talking about computers, um, jammers, GPSs, and all of that. Again, not saying anyone did this in this case whatsoever, because we don't know. We really don't know. Nothing really in this case. Oh, thank you, Sissy. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, my love. I really appreciate you. Thank you. Um, so much. So much. So, yeah, we're going to look at a few different things. Now, I do want to tell you that these are videos. I have to play music in the background and I have to use a filter over them because I have to transform them into, our own. Even though the credit, if you want to watch any of these videos or articles that I discuss today, they are down in the description. Credit and sources is always down in the description. I recommend after this live going and watching it without my commentary and educating yourself even further. So with that being said, we'll get started. Oh, Steph, thank you so much, my dear. Thank you so much. You are so sweet. You really are. But you have to say hi. Hi, honey. Hi, honey. Hi, honey. That's so funny. Oh goodness, that's very sweet. Very, very sweet. We need to thank her for that for sure. Thank you, my dear. Um, where is my thing? Let's give her a big old thank you. And a hi, honey. Hi, honey. It's very sweet of you. Thank you so much. Oops, we're clapping again. I think we got the clap. Hold on 1 second. There we go. Thank you. We got the clap. Um, sorry, I couldn't resist. Couldn't resist. Thank you so much, Muddy Paws. Oh my God, Justin, love your show. Really love your glasses. Keep on. Oh, thank you so much, my dear. Thank you, my dear. Appreciate you. That's very sweet of you. Thank you, my dear. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Really do appreciate it. Truly. Truly do. Truly do. And a single mom, thank you for gifting a membership. That is so kind of you. Let's see here. I think this is the button.
Yo, appreciate the
Maybe.
gifted sub. Appreciate the gifted sub. Let's go.
Hey, thank you so much, my love. Appreciate it. If you received that gift, please thank our sweet single mom, True Crime. She is one of our mods here. Very sweet, very sweet. Y'all are amazing. Thank you all for that. Truly. All right. So again, the first one we're going to do, and there are jammers out there, and the cost is getting lower and lower, and there is jammers, and what they do is they basically and I want to say it's mainly for the wireless cameras, because wireless, it's more of a convenience, and the wireless works off of Wi-Fi. This is not so much for the cameras that are hardwired. So if you have wireless cameras, know that your cameras can be jammed. They certainly can, and it's very alarming, and you can buy these on here for as little as $20 on Amazon. Fun size, thank you so much for gifting a membership, my dear. If you receive that membership, please thank our sweet
Appreciate the
Fun
gifted
size.
sub. Appreciate the gift.
Thank you,
Thank
my
you for
dear.
your patronage.
Thank you for
Thank you
your
for your
patronage.
patronage. Thank you for your patronage.
Dreamcatcher, thank you, my
Thank you for your
love.
patronage.
Okay,
Thank you
we
for
get it.
your
We get
patronage.
it. We get
Thank
it.
you for your patronage.
We get it, sir.
Thank you for your
Okay,
patronage.
we get it. Thank you. Thank you, Dreamcatcher. Thank you, my dear. Thank you, sweetheart. Erica J, you are an OG girlfriend. Thank you so very much. You are certainly an OG. 17 months. Damn. And I have aged 3 times that in 17 months. Thank you so much. Sissy, thank you so much for gifting a membership, my dear. If you receive that membership, please thank our sweet Sissy. I like That's so sweet. That's very, very sweet. Thank you, my love.
Yo, appreciate the.
Thank you for your patronage.
Thank you for your
Thank you for your
patronage.
patronage.
Thank you. That's so cute. That's so cute. There we go. Appreciate it, my dear. Very kind of you. Very, very kind of you. All right. Oh my God, y'all are just silly. Thank you so much, Southern Girl. Guys, we need to do on that one. We're going to process, because that's 5 members right there. That's definitely going to need an application process. Let's do it.
This is a Brooklyn-bound 2 express train. The next stop
We're
is
going to Tennessee.
Fulton Street.
Stand clear of the
Beep, beep.
closing doors,
Back it up.
please.
To the lesser fight, my body aches to be satisfied. My weakness comes and goes. My weakness comes and goes.
All right, we have 5 new members. Thanks to Southern Girl. Thank you so much, Southern Girl. If you received one of those memberships, please thank our sweet Southern Girl here. And Darcy, thank you so much for gifting 1 membership. You are approved. If you receive that membership, please thank our sweet Darcy. Very kind of her. Very, very kind of her. Thank you so much, Darcy. Thank you so much. Hey, Jude. Oh, hope feeling better. Love you. Oh, good. Good, honey. Everybody's been asking about you. They really have. Everybody's been asking about you. You are very valuable. here. You are a sweetheart and just a very valuable human being. You know that, and I'm glad you're feeling better. Amy, thank you so much for gifting a membership. Thank you, my love. If you receive that membership, please thank our sweet mod Amy. She makes us laugh here. She definitely makes us laugh here. It's very sweet. Very sweet. Thank you all so much. Y'all are just incredibly generous and very kind to me, and I am very humbled. Thank you. Okay, so oops, wrong one, Mr. Sister. Let me get this back here. Wrong one. Forget me not. Member for 4 months. Always great to see. Hey Jude, isn't it? It's good to see you all. Thank you so much. Thank you for 4 months, my dear. Very sweet of you. Thank you, my love. Thank you. Okay, Zelda, 2 months. Thank you, sweetsies. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate you. Very kind. 2 months. I like Zelda. That's cute. That's a cute name. Okay, so let's do this. Like I said, I'm going to have to play music and use some filters and stuff, but this is just the way the world wags, as my granny used to say. Okay, oops, let me pop this down. And we want to give credit where a credit is due. And the links is in the description. Credit goes to CBS Chicago. Anybody in Chicago from here? Chicago. I love Chicago. Okay. Let's pop this little filter up on this piece. And we'll be good as gold. But nope, not that one. Nope, not that one. Maybe that one. Maybe not that one. There we go. All right. Here we go. Let me know if the music's too loud. Okay.
Suburban woman's home and using a high-tech device to try to jam her security camera.
Want to know how they did it with this watch?
Hold on. Sorry, guys. I apologize. That's the wrong one that I did not mean to show you right now. I got everything ass backwards. Bear with me. I apologize. Okay, here we go. Brown chicken, brown cow. Okay. Credit goes to WXYZ. Now we know our ABC's Detroit. There we go.
I spoke with a woman who says her SUV was stolen right out in her driveway. And when she went back to look at her Ring camera footage, hours were missing at the same time her car was stolen. And I spoke with a local technology expert who says that was not a coincidence.
You see them on almost every block, a Ring or some form of doorbell camera system. The small home security device gaining significant popularity over the last decade. But
so, by the way, it is Ring. It's not just Ring doorbells, but it's the wireless doorbell buttons. It's the wireless doorbells, right? And it's only in the 2.4 hertz, which is 99% on the market, because it's more cost effective, it's cheaper to make, and it doesn't require near as much energy, right? So that's what that is. That's what that is for. Nurse Sandy, good to see you, honey. Thank you so much for 9 months. Thank you, sweetsies. Love you to pieces. You're such a good person, Sandy. Good seeing you, honey. Thank you for being here with us. Okay, let's get to it here. All right. Okay, let's continue.
as their use has grown, so has the ability of hackers.
If you're relying on wireless to be a security thing, you're looking at it wrong.
Chris Burns, the owner of Techie Gurus, says security cameras that use Wi-Fi to record are more about convenience than actual security, because Wi-Fi can be easily disrupted, preventing the camera from capturing who is around your home. and criminals are catching on. A woman in Detroit found out the hard way when she says hours of her Ring camera footage were missing during the same time her blue Trailblazer was stolen from her driveway on August 14th. Similar stories popping up across.
As you can see here, this is happening quite a bit. Yeah, Vicky, my Justin for All channel will be remonetized hopefully May 20-ish, 28th-ish or whatever. So I'm just using my other channels. I'm still providing content on that channel, for nothing really, but I still want to just get the stories out there as much as possible. So over a 2-second clip.
The country, and Burns says he knows why.
Wireless signals are very easy to jam or block.
By using a deauthor or Wi-Fi jamming device.
Like this one right here.
A deauthor, which can be the size of an Apple Watch, will.
So they have jammers that literally look like a watch, just a watch, a simple watch. Yeah, Debbie, you can on Clutch. You can on Clutch, just not on J4A. What do they have to show the name and the maker of the jammer? It is what it and listen, there I was reading, there are some jammers that are so big, a YouTube computer, nobody hit me or anything, it was just a YouTube computer, just completely 90 days. I've got 30 days left. So what's a jammer? A jammer is a wireless device that confuses your wireless camera systems. Any wireless cameras in your home, inside your home, outside of your home, Ring doorbells, anything like that. It's very interesting, Bushi. It's very interesting. You can get them very cheap. Now, as if you there are ones that have like a bunch of antennas, those can jam up an entire city block full of Wi-Fi, like so many like ever houses or apartments or whatever. And this is things that we are going to have to face as technology keeps evolving. I can't turn off the music right now, Leanie. I apologize. I have to play the music to keep it under fair use, and I have to use filters and stuff. So I apologize, but I will shortly. Promise.
Will overwhelm a Wi-Fi system, forcing the doorbell camera to stop recording if you stand close enough. The accessory only costing about $10 to $50 and can be found on Amazon.
But a jammer is going to cost you maybe $150 to $1,000 depending on what you're trying to do.
And it's highly illegal, so it's more difficult to find. But a powerful jammer can prevent an entire street from recording on its doorbell security camera with the switch of a button. We reached out to Ring about the issue, and a spokesperson sent a statement saying, quote, "Like any Wi-Fi enabled device, Wi-Fi signal interference may affect Ring device performance. If customers are experiencing issues with connectivity, we encourage them to reach out to Ring customer support." So how can
So where was that comment? I think it was, yeah, where was it? Oh yeah. So Cripple Creek, you make a very interesting statement. You can take your TV remote, walk through the neighborhood. If you see a TV flashing in the window, see if you can turn it off with your remote. Many times it will work, especially if it's like a universal remote. So the 2.4 hertz, I don't know if you've ever bought, so like I've bought, two remote cars at the same time, right? And if they are not on different wavelengths, they will control both cars, right? They'll control both remote control cars. So, yeah, you're absolutely right. Absolutely right. All right, here we go.
Customers protect themselves.
For true security, it should always be hardwired. It should always be plugged into like Ethernet or something like that.
A spokesperson with Ring went on to say, yes, they are aware of this problem, but it's rare. But the technology expert I spoke with says as time goes on, this technology will get cheaper, so jammers could become more popular. So it's important that everyone become more aware. Live in Detroit,
All
I'm
right.
Kira. Hey.
So that is one of them right there. Marlena says, let me turn this music down for a second while I read this. All right, Marlena says, I used to think I was missing out because I had a small family, but besides my small family, y'all make me smile daily, and I love y'all. Thank you. Marlena, we love you to pieces. You are a sweetheart. Thank you for everything you do. Thank you so much. All right. So now there is more. There's more. And we're going to get into a couple things about, can you do this to your car? Can you do this to your car? And the answer is yes. Yes, you can. But we'll get to that here shortly. All right. All right, we're going to do one more. Credit goes to Fox 11 LA. All right, here we go. Put on the closed captions for you. Thank you so much, Steph. Last super chat had so many misspellings. Sorry, everyone. I was using my cell phone and apparently can't spell for me. Love you, Justin. Oh, thank you. I got it. Thank you so much, my dear. That's very sweet of you. Thank you. You are extremely generous to me. Thank you so very much. I didn't even notice any misspellings, to be honest with you, because I'm up here just like doing 2711 things at one time. So it's not, it's fine. It's fine. Thank you so much for that, Steph. Appreciate you. Is my my volume's down. There we go. There we go. Thank you. That's why it kept repeating itself. I had it on repeat. That's why I had it on repeat. Thank you so much, Steph. That's very generous of you. All right. So getting back to the jammers. Let's roll.
Wi-Fi jammers to disable home security systems. Glendale is seeing a recent spike in home burglaries. Where this is all happening, Fox 11's Christina Gonzalez has details, plus important information to keep you safe.
There we go.
You know who's knocking on the door when you see it thanks to your security camera. But what if this happens to the signal? It has, lately, in Glendale, where police share images of people using Wi-Fi blockers during a recent...
Okay, you see this right here? This is, let me pop this up right there. That is an actual blocker. You know, they put the mask on and all that so they can block it. Now, talking about like the case, right? When it comes to the case that we're discussing, again, we're not accusing anyone of doing this or anything. This is just a hypothesis, a theory that some people has used, and I thought it would be interesting to learn about, even just for our safety at the very minimum. But I believe Katie, you know, she was in the military and she did something with electronics, if I'm correct. Correct me if I'm wrong, chat. So It really does, reality. It really, really does. It really does. And it's quite scary, to be honest with you. Nothing is really, it's not, as soon as we're always sharing our information with so much, right? Oh my God, that makes so much sense. Wow, you blew my mind. Oh, thank you, Mel. Thank you, my dear. Appreciate you. Okay, here we go. Let's roll.
Spike of home burglaries. Residents had security cameras, even alarms, but they were not activated.
What we later determined through our investigators were that these Wi-Fi blockers existed, and they were the cause of what was going on.
One security system installer saw a whole block get hit.
Yeah, the whole neighborhood got jammed up the whole neighborhood.
Can you imagine jamming up the whole neighborhood? And what it does, it just stops your Wi-Fi. It's this signal that keeps beaming back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, that you don't, it confuses your electronic. Yeah, Thrift Mama, they even have them as cheap as $20 now. Yeah. I mean, the best thing you can use is a hardwired. Those can't be jammed, but they can be cut. But it's more brazen to do something like that, and it's harder to do, right? So a whole block. As soon as Nick Barris said the time was stuck at 3:10. I never thought of that, Ramona. Oh my God, I never thought of that. Holy. Oh my God, I never thought of that. Holy pumpernickel. Oh my God. That's very interesting. Very, very interesting. Very, very interesting. Mm-hmm.
What the hell? Oh my God, no way, yeah.
Have church. Come on. That is. It would still not record unless you put it on a loop. Huh. I wonder if there's different types of jammers. I should have checked that. That's very interesting, though. That's very interesting. I wonder. It was stuck on February 23rd, not the 26th, at 3:10. Oh. February 23rd instead of 26th. Love you too, September. Thank you, sweetheart. That's interesting. Probably $2.99 from Temu. Right? Yeah, I mean, she's military. They're military. I'm just saying, it's military. It's kind of that's crazy. Mel totally had a light bulb moment. 3 a.m. is the wishing hour. Yeah. Oh, I mean, Leni, I'm sure. I'm sure. I mean, these people are a billion times smarter than. See, I just said smarter, more intelligent than we are. I mean, these are Secret Service, FBI. I don't know about TBI, but FBI and Secret Service. So smarter. I'm such Appalachian. I don't care. Uh, they're smarter than me. Uh, more intelligent people. Um, if she can fix all electronics on a Navy ship, she can erase some cameras, alarms, phones, and maybe a car. Electronics, allegedly, in my opinion. Well, yeah, 12 hours. But it wouldn't have been taped the video if you were jammed. It wouldn't just stop the clock. It wouldn't just stop the clock. Well, she said that someone just said it was the 23rd. I need to go look and see it. I'm an IT security specialist. Yes, there are several kinds of jammers. What KP did for a job, she would know about them too. Thank you. Thank you, Amy. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Very, very interesting. At the very minimum, we're learning about these jammers and we're educating ourselves on don't do wireless shit, right? Not in this instance. Not in this instance, but that's very interesting. Wow.
The whole Wi-Fi, the whole street.
And you would think these things are difficult to find, but check this out. I just looked in my laptop and here they are for sale.
My understanding is they may not be as legal as they're portrayed on the line. They're described as something other than what they actually are.
So what are you telling people to do?
What we wanted to do is get those things hardwired.
I would always hardwire from your cameras, to your alarm system, everything.
Don't just store your security images on the cloud either.
I'd rather have it on a hard drive than to have it on the cloud.
And even with wired cameras.
That makes sense because if it's on a box inside your home, right? They can't really mess with it. But if it's in the cloud, I guess anything could be hacked. Wow. Yeah, hardwired is the way to go in this instance. Well, I was reading now they'll where when it jams, it'll delete like the area that it was jammed, and then I guess it just goes together like where it wasn't jammed before that. KP was also involved in the transmission of data. In my opinion, she would have been trained on anti-interrogation technique. That's a good point, Rach. That's a very good point. It's a very good point. Interesting.
Cameras don't discount good old-fashioned deterrents like the sound of a big dog barking and sticks blocking screen doors from being opened. But police saying if you see
Interesting.
someone with one of these boxes,
Oh, I forgot to do the
regalia. We've seen
thing
people
in
wearing
here.
construction kind of outfits and make themselves look like they work for the city or something like that. If you're not sure, call 911.
In Glendale, I'm Christina Gonzalez.
There we
Fox
go.
11 News.
Yeah, I mean that's crazy. That's crazy. Wow. Hold on, I missed something here. Let me see here. Oh, September Virgo. Thank you so much, my dear. I appreciate you. I'm sorry I missed that. I apologize, my dear. Thank you so very much. Thank you, love. Thank you, sweetsies. There we go. Thank you, babes. Okay. All right. Yeah, that is interesting how the thing now is it, is and I want to make it clear that for some reason could be, it could always be broken, that clock. I don't know. It's that clock could always be broken, but it did say it was on the 23rd or the 22nd or something. Hey, Ginger. Oh my God, that's what she said. And then that's what she said as an installer on NC Grace, but she didn't say security. I thought something. Yeah, I mean, just a Southern girl. I took immediate note of that. She's like, I'm an installation tech. Okay. People install a lot of things, because Nancy would have probably been like, girl, bye. Line like that. That's, she didn't want to say what it was for, did she? All right, I want to show you guys this article, and then we're going to go to the cars, because this is very interesting. The cars is as well. Very, very interesting. This article is how to block neighbor security cameras, 9 effective ways. And is it illegal to block neighbor security cameras? It is. It just is. I'll just say that. Tell whether the security camera is fake, real, fake. And this one, it shows wires, but as we just learned, because if it doesn't have wires, doesn't mean it's not real, right? It doesn't mean it's not real. Let me take this filter off because I don't need it right now. But usually the wireless ones have an antenna, right? Confirm blind spots of security cameras. This is one thing installation techs are trained. Guidance. She may be in here now. I don't know. She's been on my panel several times. She used to install, I think it wasn't Brinks. I think it was like ADT cameras or something like that. And they are taught to look for the blind spots, right? And that would be something, in my opinion, Katie would, be trained on as well. So how do they know the trash takeout on the 25th if it was the time of the wrong video? I don't know. But I'll be honest with you, that video, I don't know. When that sheriff said, I can't tell you, what it is. We don't know what we don't know. Where did you get that? He was asking Nick, where did you get the video? Well, of course, you're not going to tell your source. You're never going to tell your source. Oh, Dixie, you got to be tired. Thank you, Rhonda. Thank you so much. It's very sweet of you. So that would be something that she would be very much trained, the blind spots. Talk to your security camera owner. The most straightforward and effective method to block your neighbor's security camera is to have an open conversation with him. Maybe your neighbor is oblivious to the fact that the camera is aimed at your window, backyard, or other private spaces. So there are some areas, especially if you're in like an HOA area, anything of that nature, certain cities, you cannot have your camera on the road per se, or pointed at other people's homes. Just mediators block security cameras with trees, fences, and curtains. Put objects to confuse cameras. Most security cameras have smart features, for example, motion detection. Oh, this feature can help the owners have footage recorded every time you and your family move around. In order for you to prevent your neighbor from using cameras with motion detection, set up or install moving objects in and around your house like flags or windmills that move whenever the wind does. So you can essentially maybe, like confuse the camera. I never thought of that. It's another way to do it. With this measure, when owners find that his camera only records videos or flags the other object, he may turn any motion detection so that they can't monitor you every movement. Search information online. It also proves to be a practical way to block security cameras or disrupt camera signal by searching related information online. You may visit the forums to see if there are people having the same problems and how they disable or disrupt a security camera. Learning your country and state security camera privacy laws as well. Your neighbor has violated certain laws and regulations, and then you may take advantage of this to negotiate with your neighbor again. Interesting. That's interesting. Hey, Cher. Hey, Kathy. Have cameras legally installed on your property. Who deliberately use an IP camera to spy on you. Reasoning for these offensive security cameras, owners who deliberately use an IP camera to spy on you, reasoning with them often doesn't work. And there's no better way to disrupt their security cameras than serving them with the same sauce. Put up a legally placed security camera on your property as well. You can mount a PTZ security camera high enough on your house somewhere in an attic vent facing out wherever your neighbor is. Consult the law or the police. Not recommended ways to block neighbor security cameras. Utilize IR light. What is IR light? Right now on the market, most security cameras are equipped with IR lens, making them sensible to infrared radiation. There's a light making them sensible to infrared radiation and heat of a long wavelength. If you point our lights or illuminators directly to security cameras, cameras can't catch any image during the nighttime. Oh, we took a flashlight. I did not know that. Well, aren't you just a little smarty petardy? People encounter way every day. You're not gonna, yeah, because it bounces, right? But humans can't detect it as heat. But can't snakes? Can't snakes?
Something that I believe we're pervy to. Something.
I'm sorry, I just wasn't pervy to that. Apologize. I apologize. Like our remote control. Wow. That is amazing. I did not know there was lights you could like shine into the camera to screw them up. I didn't know that. Cameras can't catch any image during the nighttime. During the nighttime. Let me show you this. Make it bigger for y'all. Cameras can't catch any image during the nighttime. But remember that too strong IR lights can cause damage to cameras. Oh, wow. I was late. What did Katie? Oh, we don't know, Vic. We're just learning. That's crazy, y'all. That's crazy. That's crazy. Okay. Blind security cameras with LEDs. It sounds like a useful way to disable security cameras with an LED hat or flashlight. What did she say? Oh, he's got a little LED flashlight. Just saying. I'm not saying it's related. I'm just saying. But things are more complex in practice. You have to precisely shine the light directly onto the lens and hold the infrared flashlight steady for a long time. So that's probably not likely, but probably none of these, but I'm just saying that these are very, very, very interesting. Block security cameras with a laser pointer. A laser pointer or infrared laser may block CCTV security cameras, but it can also damage the security cameras. You may be captured by the security cameras until you get the laser aimed correctly. Disable security cameras with security jammers, which is exactly what we were just talking about. Camera jammers, also known as HERF, HERF generators, or directional EMP, is a handheld unit that emits microwave pulses that disturb characteristic signals used in the microcircuitry of security cameras. Disrupting security cameras with jammers requires the information about the camera broadcasting frequency. That's what I was talking to you about. 90% of them are 2.4 hertz. Some camera jammers can also disrupt or block signals to security cameras. Okay. Jam a CCTV security camera by hacking into it. I didn't even know you could hack into damn things. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Wow. Okay. Though you can learn how to HACK into a security camera easily online, this trick would never help you stop CCTV security cameras working, but only invites legal trouble, which, duh. Cut wires, obviously. Use spray paint. This is indeed the least practical method to block CT cameras. Man, these people. Before you blind a security camera with spray paint, butter, or other stuff, you will have triggered the motion detection and shoot by the cameras. Wow. This is crazy. Maybe explains the 3-hour phone call. Well, I mean, Drew, she did this stuff on a U.S. ship, right? Allegedly. This is crazy. I did not know you could do all of this. I had no idea. No clue. Technically. Oh, really? Wow. Wow. Okay. Okay. Do LED lights blind security cameras? Yes. When LED lights are too bright, they can blind the lens. It is an issue when the LED lights is shining directly into the security camera. Shielded bulbs direct light away from the camera. The cameras can't capture objects with this light. However, it can damage cameras at the same time. LEDs can cause glares in camera lenses, so it is not recommended to use lights to blind cameras. And then we got the laser. How do I turn off my neighbor's Ring camera? I didn't even know you could turn it off. It is informative. It is. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. How do I turn my neighbor's Ring camera? Access the menu located on the top left corner of your dashboard screen. Then locate the control center. Within the control center, find the neighbor's section through the main menu. Finally, disable the feature by toggling it off and confirm your action to disable it. I still don't get it. Oh. Hold on. Mods, if someone is causing trouble, just take care of it. So I guess what they do is they you obviously have the app downloaded, right? You obviously have the app downloaded and you can, wow. Okay. That's crazy. It is. It is. This article, if you guys want to read it, is linked in the description. It's craziness. Craziness. Again, nobody is saying at all this is what happened. Any of this. But we're learning about the security features. Right? Right. Okay. Let me see here. Bear with me, y'all. Okay. And that's by a security company. So the wireless is definitely not as secure. September Rain, thank you so much. Would explain why when garbage was taken out, it was very grainy. Could it have been KP that took the trash out and said it was? Interesting. That's an interesting opinion, hypothesis, and theory. Very interesting. Thank you so much. Perhaps. Don't know. You know, I mean, they're not even there's not even a suspect at this point, according to the TBI and local law enforcement. Okay. Here we go. We're probably going to get a commercial here.
Our show, Scripps Newsline.
Okay. Credit goes to, again, WXYZ. They do a lot of informative information here. So it's got about a 16-second thing. Yeah, Plant Lady. It could be. We just, simply don't know at this point.
Yeah, exactly. I spoke with a woman who says her SUV was stolen right out in her driveway.
Oh, I think we already saw this
As
one.
their use has grown,
Yeah,
so has
we already saw this one. Pardon me. Okay. Now. Oh, okay. Here we go. Bear with me. I'm showing y'all the wrong one. All right. Break in suspect using cell jamming technology to avoid surveillance cameras. We'll take some calls here shortly.
This is how it feels to have a health partner who doesn't just treat part of you, they care for all of you. And at Atrium Health, we know the only way to be your best self is with your best health. That's what it means to live purposefully, live gracefully, and live fully.
Thank you.
O'clock. Just the thought of this video on your screen could keep anyone up at night. Thieves caught on camera, lurking around homes, looking to get their hands on valuables inside that are yours. We first showed you this video live at 5 yesterday.
Not wanting to get bigger.
Well, tonight here at New at 6, we're on your side, helping you protect yourself and your home.
Yeah, your first thought might be that, you know, do families do here? Put up cameras, right? Catch the criminals in the act. That's the idea. But all new here at 6 o'clock, our Lowell Rose is learning about a device these thieves are using around those cameras.
Bear with me, y'all.
It's called cell jamming. A person uses a device to interfere with radio or wireless signals. Now, in my research, I found that this device can be used from upwards of 30 feet from the antenna.
This one says 30. This guy's saying 30 feet. I mean, 30 feet that's a distance. That's a distance. Where the hell is this music at? Bear with me, y'all. This is crazy.
The target, or in other words, your home surveillance system. A good example, the distance from here to the camera right now.
Oh, here we go. Look at this criminal. Got his face covered.
Video from.
Look at that thing on his. See that thing? It looks like a watch. They've got him that looks like
South
watches.
Charlotte community shows a suspect
might have one right
creeping
there.
through a yard at night.
God, yeah.
But not all incidents have been captured on camera.
Watch this.
So whenever you've got wireless devices,
This is
whether it's on
crazy.
the Wi-Fi, etc., people are always going to try to find a way to how do you interfere with it? How do you try to?
And if you're just joining us, seriously, they have been blocking off blocks, like an entire block at a time. Thank you so much, my dear. Appreciate it. You see, I usually don't. I don't know. I usually don't think like they probably blocked the camera or something like that. But this case is so strange. It's such a strange case, right? He either, in my opinion, was taken out, or he would have been on cameras, in my opinion. Seriously. That's the way, my opinion, right? Just like our phones, anything does with those cameras can always be recovered. Not if they're jammed, because they're not recording at the time, though. That's the thing. If it's jammed, it is not recording at all. It can't be recovered because there's nothing to recover. That's the problem. There's no recovery because it's trying to connect to the Wi-Fi. These doorbell ringers, it's completely offline. There is nothing. There's nothing that it was recording. It's just like a corrupted file. Yes. Yeah. Well, it's even more than that because there's not even a file, right? So It's craziness. Oh, thank you, Anita. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. We love you too, my dear. Thank you so much. Okay.
Stop something from communicating.
We're going to talk about the
In
cars
one
here
moment,
shortly.
you see someone on camera, but with cell jamming, all it takes is one flip of a switch or a button push, and that person disappears or there's no record of it. It's an issue CMPD said has happened in some South Charlotte home break-ins.
We've not seen any of that activity, so it's something we're aware of, and making sure that we have the best technology and the latest technology is what's important.
I asked CPI Security what devices are more susceptible to cell jamming.
I think where it starts coming into play is some of the much older wireless devices that don't have that encryption.
CPI Security tells me new security systems and surveillance systems have better technology with encryption and are more secure.
I really don't think we can underscore enough of just having, how important having cameras and having some onboard recording.
So hopefully the encryption in the newer, like really newer ones will pay off. We'll see. We'll see. But if it blocks the Wi-Fi, they cannot jam the CD cameras. A CD camera. What's a CD camera? We're talking about like wireless doorbells. The wireless doorbells. Mainly, but also the wireless camera ones. No, hardwired, you cannot, you can't block. I mean, you can do like the laser stuff, right? That we were talking about earlier, but you can't do, because it's not, it's a hard wire, right? There's information in that wire. It's not constantly connecting to the Wi-Fi, to sending the signal. So there we go. All right.
Again, cameras that we put in there, we've got memory devices on there. So even if there was an issue, you're still recording what's taking place. You can bring that to the police department.
CPI Security tell me the best solutions against cell jamming is having up-to-date technology with encryption and having a wired connection to your cameras instead of Wi-Fi. As for home invasion prevention, the best solutions are having good lighting, turning on your alarm system, and trimming your bushes no higher than 3 feet.
All right. So there we have that. Now, what about cars? What about cars? Can we do anything? Can a person do anything to their car? What do you guys think? Criminals always think of a way, right? Always think of a way. Yes, you can do something. Let me turn this music down a little bit. All right, now we're going to talk about vehicles. Does your car, in 2014, car manufacturers were required to put in a black box. Yes, she worked for a security system company, and before that she was in the military, maybe it was the Navy, I don't remember. She worked on the ships and was an electrical something. I don't really know, but it was something like that. She did something, someone will know in chat. Yeah, you want to go with wired. Wired. screw cameras by a German Shepherd. Right. Right. Okay. Yep, Christy. I've heard that. I've heard that. I've heard several things. You know what I mean? I've just heard several things, and none of us know anything 100%. None of us. None of us. If someone says we know something 100%, that, and law enforcement hasn't said it, it's not really 100%. It's just not. Chris can't give us, he says he's the one that gives us the official statements on that, is like he says. Yes, she worked in the Navy in communication devices. Thank you for that. Okay, now let's talk about vehicles. 2014, car manufacturers has required to put in black boxes. We think of black boxes when we hear of what? Aircrafts, right? Aircrafts. Well, our cars have them as well. And CNET did CNET Cars. I love this channel. How to disappear from your car. Now, one thing that is interesting, connecting so like when I connect my phone to the car, I have an Android phone, and whenever you have like an Android phone or an Apple phone, it connects. Said he verified it through law enforcement. No, law enforcement isn't going to tell us anything. They're not going to tell us anything. They're just not, respectfully. But anyway, so what was I saying? What was the last words I said? Let me rewind myself so I'll remember. I don't know. Or buy the pouches that disconnected. Well, my mind disconnected. Drive backwards. Yeah. Black boxes. Okay. So they have black. Oh, when I get in my car, it's your phone is connected to your car and it's communicating with your car, and then your phone is obviously pinging as well. Also, if you have any sort of Wi-Fi in your car, if you have Wi-Fi in your car, I have Wi-Fi built in my car, right? I don't think that there's a way you can turn it off. There might be. I could be completely wrong. Why is my mic quiet and loud? Sometimes I'm quiet. Sometimes I'm loud, I guess. I don't know. Probably because I've got music playing and stuff. And probably because I moved my mouth. Sorry.
But what about the other places you're traced and tracked, including your car? That's the one a lot of folks don't think about. Let's learn how to disappear from your car. Basics in these mostly center around your phone. One of the first ones is to think about whether you really want to enable contacts transfer. When you pair your phone, almost every car says, do you want to transfer your address book in here? If you're watching this video, you at least have some reason not to. So that's easy to say no to, but no, you're going to give up some convenience when it comes to doing things like easy dialing from the screen or...
So basically, it's hooking up that. Now, this is the interesting part. Let me see here.
Are something that are often sitting in your navigation system. Again, if you care about this stuff, you can go in there and wipe those, and there might even be an option in your car not to store many of them. But I think in most cases, you're going to have to manually blow those out.
I need to get this filter.
Not every car has that option, by the way.
I need to get this filter. Over this. Over that. Over this. There we go.
The other one is a more
Sorry
aggressive
about
wipe
that.
or reset. Some vehicles have a wipe all my personal data setting. That's a relatively recent innovation, and again, not on every car. And many of them have a full reset on the head unit. Now, this is pretty dramatic. It's going to take out everything that you've ever customized,
All right.
including lighting profile.
So with this, with all of this, with everything here, authorities can still get this, even if you do a factory reset, all of that. But there is other ways, and he's going to explain it to you right here. It's very interesting. All right, here we go.
And data that's ever been in there, but that's available to you.
Here we go. This is interesting, y'all.
Okay, now we've left the easy part, your phone. Now we move into some murkier area, the black box. No, not black. They never are they? This is a computer that's been in vehicles, let's say since the late 90s, very commonly. Originally to operate the ABS, anti-lock braking system, but it captures a snapshot, a rolling snapshot of various inputs in the vehicle, how you were driving, steering, using the brakes, using the accelerator,
Right.
what gear position were you in, and a whole lot of other stuff, more and more depending how late model your car is. Now this is...
So that is, it knows, right, exactly. This is telling you how fast you're going, how slow you're going, how many times you've pressed the brake, how many times you've pressed, the gas. It's telling you where you're going and all of that. Okay. Now, keep listening.
This is not a user screw-withable thing. You're not supposed to get to this and play with it, but some companies will let you do that. Now the thing...
So, most cars will still run if you take the black box out. It's a computer, right? It's a computer. People will do it for insurance. I was reading I guess they don't want you driving so many miles or something. I don't know what it is. My Subaru asked me if I need to stop at a rest stop if I'm looking straight ahead. Yes. Yep, they're getting our cars are getting a little Ask Barry Morphew, right? Right? Oh yeah, airplane black boxes are really, that's where we got the name, right? I can't turn it up anymore, but I can turn this down a little bit. Okay, here we go.
The thing about black boxes is they're not standard across cars. So that's where it gets a little bit murky in terms of any tips I can give you and how advisable those are. These are hard to clear because they are meant to be robust parts of the vehicle's safety systems, as well as discoverable evidence, although that was not their original purpose. Then you've got this idea that OEMs must disclose, per federal law, whether your car has one of these.
Oh, look at there. It just showed you they were not originally designed. Let's look at that again.
Yeah, that OEMs must disclose.
Hold on.
Original purpose. Then you've got
Where was that?
The vehicle's safety systems, as well as
See the maps, right? It'll just tell you everything. Everything.
Discoverable evidence, although that was
discoverable evidence. That's right, Daily. I don't want to know my hubby test cars. Yep. I remember you telling me that a long time ago. Your hubby did that. I need to talk to him. And be sent home automatically on the next lockdown, if there is one. That's funny. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. Learned a lot about cell phones and all of that in Alex. All right. And then I thought this was
not their original purpose. Then you've got this idea that OEMs must
Yes.
disclose, per federal law, whether you're
They have to tell us per federal law. You know, I would guess because it is tracking us, right? It is tracking us, and it is, I guess it would be taking our freedom to, in a sense, right? We're not supposed to be tracked under, you have a right to your persons, your papers, and your effects, and your freedom. Patriot Act. Wow.
your car has one of these.
That's it.
Assume it does, unless your car is pretty old. The other thing to think about here is
if your car is older than 2014, then you... Okay, guys, if someone... the fifth... Okay, then just block whoever it is. If they're... Give them a warning, and then if that's not working, then just block them. Construction, okay.
there are state
We usually don't have to
regulations
block anybody.
in some, but not even most of the U.S. states. You can look these up, and you can find out what your state requires or allows in terms of sharing of this data. Some interesting notes include Virginia, which says you cannot be denied car insurance just because you will not give permission for your black box to be read. Or in Montana,
So insurance companies will sometimes check your, I guess, your black box, and that will be based upon your insurance rate, right?
saying insurers cannot deny you a policy payment just because you won't allow your black box to be read and scanned.
I think, I'm loving my 2001 car. I don't blame you. Exactly. They sure do, especially with a new driver. Yes, and he said the box is connected to the ABS. So that's what the black box was originally for, right? Or put you at the scene of the crime. Yes. Yep. Absolutely. I'm so good. 1956 is my vehicle. How about that, Paula? My black box would be pretty boring. Home, thrift store, Starbucks, home. That's funny, Val. Hey. You know what? Keep it boring. Keep it boring, right?
If you really feel like you need to see what's in here and maybe do something about it, consult one of these firms that do accident reconstructions and investigations. They have the tools and special software to interface to these guys. I just don't like the idea of destroying evidence, but that's your call.
Ooh. How about that? Yeah, kind of the same concepts as insurance companies ask you download an app for discounts. They are tracking your driving. I'm not doing anything like that. They can kiss it. They would raise my rate if I did that. They would raise my rate if I did that. Let's see here. Let me see this one second. So it reads your GPS, speed vehicle indicator, accelerated pedal, service brake on off, quality factor, engine, RPMs, cruise control, accelerator, pedal override, all kinds of stuff. It's quite shocking. Right. I used to be an insurance agent. They use those little plugs in so they can eventually charge you more. It's very difficult to use good grades on your it's very difficult to get good grades on your driving with this. Yeah, you would probably have to drive like a grandma on a Sunday afternoon, right? Yeah, daily. It depends on, I mean, the black box you have to get to, right? I mean, I'm sure it's not an easy job to get to a black box, right? Um but I wonder if there's, something you that can delete them even, right? Who knows? The guy recently went to prison after his black box determined that he was reading emails in his car when he hit a pedestrian. Oh my God. That's crazy. Wow. Um, so this has been going around again. I don't know if I see it or not. Let me know what y'all think. I don't know. This is for again, not saying anything other than we are just looking at this and we are using opinions, hypotheses, and theories. We are not currently talking about anything else. All right. So this is the night supposedly Sebastian went missing. Okay. Now, let me make it bigger. Now, I don't see it. I don't get it, but maybe oh, it looks like something moving here. Oh, it does actually. Oh, wow. Do you guys see it? You can zoom it on your Thank you, Rachel. You guys can zoom it in with your if you're on your phone or tablet with your finger. Yeah, I see something moving, but again, I don't know if this has been edited. I don't know. You know what I mean? Because people are crazy and I'm not saying this person did that. I'm just saying I don't know. One. Ooh, I do see. Jammer, not hammer. What do y'all think? Yeah, black skies they are. You're right. So they're making an arrow. 1, 2, 3. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. It's very interesting. Now, you know, if this is legit, if us pedestrians can, you know, civilians can do these things, then you would think, oh, there we go. Oh, wow. 1, 1, 2. Looks like something's, but you know, your mind can trick you and make you think you're. So I don't know. And it's I don't know, y'all. Looks really creepy. It could be leaves. It could be trees. It could be the garbage man. It could be, you know, it could be anything, really. It could be absolutely anything. And this is how. So we're looking in this. See, there's lights. Right in that corner up there. That could be trees. Now, this would be. This is pointing right. It is pointing, I'm pretty sure, in the backyard where the Proudfoots and the other neighbor lives. We'll look at it on Google Earth here in a minute. What are those trucks doing there? This is the neighbors. I don't know. I don't know anything about, you know, I didn't make anything. I didn't make this video. I don't know anything about it, but that would be on. I don't think Mohawk. This would be. Let me show you. We'll go to Google Earth. Okay, I just looked it up. Green is mid-range temperature. White is hotter. Temperature is darker, is cooler. If you go to full screen and zoom in, you can see the people and heads and arms moving. So that is, it surely looks like anyway. I don't know. Everyone has just emailed me this video. They're like, you got to see this. You got to see this. And I'm like, I don't know, because, your mind will always try to trick you. Let me find their address 1 second. Can't remember it. It is 10:08. All right. So look at this. We're going to go to Google Earth here. All right, now, so let me show you this. Okay, my computer is being crazy right now. And I'll show you the camera that it came from. Okay, so this is the Proudfoot home right here, where the arrow is, right? This is the Proudfoot home. Okay? This is the camera that it came from right here. And here's the driveway was all the trucks and stuff in it. And it's supposedly pointing toward this direction. Okay. With this camera. That camera right there. So we're looking from this way. This is the Proudfoot's neighbors. This is the Proudfoots. And it looks like there's some type of, what kind of light? I can't think of what the light is. It's like attached to the house. Now remember, this is when there is leaves and everything is green. There was no leaves in February. Nothing. So it's going to look way different. Way different at that point. Exactly. Yeah. I would love to see a picture above the beginning of the boat. There is a camera motion sensor floodlight combo. Okay, let me look at that. See, I don't think that's a camera. I think that's just two lights, and that's the sensor. See, I don't see that being I don't think that's a camera personally. My opinion. That's as far as I can zoom it in. Let me see. I think it's just sideways. Yeah, I personally think that's just a floodlight. My opinion. I zoomed in and it looks just like a light. But this is clearly clearly a camera. And this would be its view, right? So you're going to get, right, you're going to see all of this. You're going to see all of this without any. February had a week previously warm, but that is not enough. Yeah. I mean, it doesn't just come out because of week of warm weather, right? But it's certainly interesting. Can't believe I'm seeing this. I just watched the channel and said she picked up on a what? Can't believe I'm seeing this. Just watched the channel and she said she picked up on a smart TV. What does that mean, Pamela? Figures on moving in the lit screen in the room. Yes, absolutely. It was like everyone got warm and then it turned back cooler for everyone. Yeah. Without the leaves, it's a straight line. Yeah, but it's, you know, it's all speculation, right? That's an exhaust vent for a furnace. Yeah, that is like, see, that's not a camera right here. See how we can see it now? Light, sensor. What are you talking about? An exhaust vent? Like right there? That's the camera that we're talking about. But there are do they got any over here? I think I don't know if that's a camera or a flagpole. Not really sure. That might be an exhaust vent or something, but these are like bathroom vents, I think. What's that? I don't even know what that is. I would love to see I would love to see this during the winter, right? 1-star XMRs. Yeah. To me, it looks like figures go the way back the ground move in relation to pickup truck, shrubs, and trees would not. Here, we'll look at it again. Here we go. Give this person credit. This is on Salty Lunix on TikTok. Here we go. Justin, is the pickup truck the one in the picture? That's one of them, yes. And the source of the light is so here we'll go back. See, so this is the corner of the house, right? Right here is the corner of the house. It's right on the corner, the camera. And then this is the concrete pad. There's a house here. There's a house here, and the Proudfoots are like right here, right? There's a gazebo like in this area, and then there's all kinds of trees. Maybe I should do maybe a drawing or something. And this would be pointing straight toward the Proudfoots and the neighbors. So, in my opinion, this would either have to be the neighbor's house or the Proudfoot's house. Now, I just thought of something. Hold on. After I play this, we're going to go look at something. Yeah, it looks like it's some type of flood light or motion sensing light. Now, as you see, it just got kind of dim for a second. No, I don't think it's the same height. I think it's just because it's so far away. No, this isn't. No, I can't lighten it up any more than. Headlight reflection. I don't know. I couldn't tell you. I don't know. It's all speculation, so I couldn't tell you. But people now people will screw with videos and stuff, so I'm a little jaded probably because people. I'm not saying this person did that. I'm just saying. You can zoom in with your finger. Oh, no, this is not YouTube. Well, yeah, you can. Yes, you can. You can. I can't, but you can. Right. I'm going to go look at something here in a second after this. I mean, it looks like something, but again, your brain can trick you into making your brain wants you to make order of something that that's hard to understand. It's very interesting. In the neighbor's house, and the trees are blowing in front of the floodlights, making it have a. I mean, it could be. It could be just the tree limbs. If it was windy that night. I have no idea. It is a real mystery. I'm sure, Anne. I'm sure, of course. Yeah, they can. I saw infrared and green. So the white, I don't know. Don't know, Ginger. Right. Now hold on, their backyard has floodlights though, doesn't it? Can anyone email me or text me the back of the backyard? All right, let's go back to Google Earth here. And let's look at something. See, it's literally, it's so lush because, but I want to go down here. This is the neighbors. Okay, this is their backyard. All right, it's part of their backyard at least. That door. And this would be a line, like a pipe. This would be going to the drain system. You can see where it's going to the drain system, right? I think that's probably why they in my opinion, at least that's why they probably, I'm speculating, but why they may have checked the drain systems. I'm not saying that's what happened. I'm saying that's what I'm saying. In your opinion, yeah, just please put in my opinion or allegedly or not a fact, but just an opinion. It's going to come out on the next street, then straight to the retention pond. You're right, September. You are right on that because I checked. I'm going to do a live on that, by the way. Can you scroll up closer to the roof? You should see some floodlights. Well, there's floodlights in the back. See how there's the door there, and then there it goes. This is like when they built this area, and this goes out to that retention pond. Kind of interesting. See, Chris said they leave these on. Katie forgot. She just thought of the little trinket lights in her home. She didn't think of, the main lights. No. We're not. We listen. This channel. I mean, the thing is, none of us know. None of us know anything, right, about what happened. None of us know anything. And so everyone's opinion, your opinion is just speculation for that matter because we don't know. We don't even know. Is there a garage? Surely there's more cameras, I would think. So if we don't know, of course, try to make some sense. Where's the sunroom? The sunroom is right back here. Did someone email me that? Let me check. Hold on. Okay. Didn't get it. Let me see if I got a text from it yet. Sent an image. What is IC in military terms? In Combat Information Center is known for ship's informational nervous system, center. It serves as the home of the radar operating stations. Oh, thank you for that. I'll share that. Let me just share this real quick. Someone sent this to me. What is IC in military terms? The Combat Information Center is known as the ship's informational nerve center. It serves as the home of the radar operating stations, charts, and circuits to other operations and communication stations. There's that. Could someone send me a photo of the backyard? Someone's got to have it right now. It's on let me see here. I'll get it. Hold on one second. Bear with me. Okay. Here's the backyard. Let me get the backyard. They have a beautiful home. Well, isn't this interesting? Hold on a second. I'm going to have to look at there. Floodlights pointing that direction. I'm pretty sure. Let me check something. Give me 2 seconds. We're going to zoom in like a mother trucker here. All right. Look at this, y'all. Floodlight. That would be pointing. Wouldn't that be pointing that direct? Yeah, that's pointing exactly toward those houses. That would be pointing toward like the direction of the camera, wouldn't it? Right? Oh, PG's in here. Hey, PG. Right. So remember how the cameras we were just looking at, right? The house is over here where that camera is, right? And on the other side of the road, there's the other house, the gazebo. This is the neighbor's house. This is the Proudfoot home. This is flood lights pointing in that direction. Right? All right. Now there is more. Let me see here 1 second. Let me check this. All right, so sorry, I have to add these. Bear with me, y'all. Bear with me. 1 second. Okay. Okay, one more. And again, this could have absolutely have changed. You know, they may have more lights, less lights, no lights since this house was sold. We're just basing this off of what these pictures are telling us at this point. Okay. All right, so here we go. So here is the one we was just showing you just a second ago. Now lights. Correct me if I'm wrong. You can't hear me? Hold on. Is that better? FBI needs to make it's a rapper. Yeah. You can't understand me? Hable inglés. Oh no, it might be my fan. Hold on. I've always got a fan on me. Is that better? Okay. All right. So let's. All right. Oh, I think I did it the wrong way. All right. Floodlight this way. Floodlight. Hold on. Oh, okay. So we got a floodlight here, a floodlight here, and a floodlight here. That's even more interesting. Floodlight, floodlight, floodlight. Wonder if there's a floodlight over here. Yep, you can see the corner of the floodlight there. Floodlight there. So there's at least 2 floodlights in the backyard. See, there's the floodlight on the corner, and over the side there's 2 floodlights. Now I want to know if there's floodlights there, but I don't think we're going to be able to see that because there's leaves. There's leaves here. But there's also a floodlight right here, right? On the neighbor's house that's pointing in the backyard. It's pointing this direction. So this area is going to be, you're going to see light in this area. You're going to see light in this area. Now they said it was pitch dark, right? I mean, if the lights aren't on, sure, it's going to be pitch dark. If they're motion sensor, that's going to be dark until someone comes there. Or if they're on all the time, you know, at night, Okay. So we got floodlight there. We got let me just show you. We got a floodlight pointing this way, which is toward, those cameras. We got a floodlight over there pointing toward their driveway. We got a floodlight pointing again toward the cameras. Here, let me see if I can do it like this. Don't need it that big. Okay. Floodlight. And I've got it pointing down, but it's actually pointing right. It's actually pointing. It's not pointing. Well, it's pointing toward the house. Or that house toward the cameras. It's a long way off. I mean, but, it shows. And there's another one pointing there. I don't know if there's one right there. Now, there is a floodlight here. Right? In the neighbor's yard. It's pointing out. I would bet that there's probably a floodlight here on the corner, but we don't know. So we're going to leave that out. Okay. So we got floodlight. I'll make this bigger for y'all in just a second. This is probably the photo to do it with. Floodlight. Yeah, this is the photo to do it with. Floodlight. Floodlight. At the neighbors. Now this is the neighbors. I'm making it smaller. And then we got a floodlight right here as well. And there's two other right there. All right, so let's do this. See? These are the floodlights. You get what I'm saying? And this is pointing. Oh, let me try this. I just thought of something. Just thought of something. Give me 1 second, y'all. Okay. Where's their house at? Okay, perfect. All right, so what we're going to do, let's flip this. Okay. Let me see here. Sorry, y'all. This is... All right. All right. Okay. This will make it really... so you can understand it maybe a little bit more. What I'm trying to say here. Again, I'm not the best with these maps. I'll be straight up with you. All right, now I need to copy this. Copy. All right, now. let me do it like this. Camera. No. Just do CCTV. All right. Right here. And let me get a different angle one. Okay. Bear with me. I'll make it big and after I'm done here. See if I can make it smaller. Here. It's still not the right angle. See if this will work like this. Just use this one for now. Okay. All right, here's the camera. Here is one of the lights. We know this. It's on the corner, right? Here is the other light, right? Okay. Here is the neighbor's light. So it's going to be right here's the neighbor's camera, right? And there's not going to be any leaves. Oh, it's hailing there? Lights are very common and bright. Okay, now let's go back to this video. Okay, I don't want... No, I don't... How do I go back? Hold on. Blech. No, I want to go... Jesus, Mary and Josephine. Let's see here. Maybe I can use this one. See, that's what they were... See, this is... Hold on. Where did I get that light from? Yep. Okay. One second, y'all. 1 second. Okay. Whose camera is this coming from? Anyone? It's coming from the house that I just showed you, Scorpio. This house right here. It's coming from the corner house. Right here. Let me do it like this. All right, so it's coming from this house, right? Here's the Proudfoot home. Literally like this. Like that. See? Like that. Okay. Oh, sorry, I gotta see. I apologize. Thank you so much, Heather. Thank you, my love. Appreciate you. Guys, I'm going to work on this and we'll come back and talk about it. I've been live for 2 hours and I've been live all day. It's been crazy. So, let me see here. Thank you so much there, Heather. Let's give Heather an applause. Thank you, Heather. You are so kind. That's loud. Sorry. It's so kind. PG going live. It's your turn. It's your turn. Can you check your email, please? Good night. I did, Heather. I did, but I didn't see him. I just saw someone else. Thank you, One Love. Thank you all. Appreciate you all, truly. From the bottom of my little heart. Thank you so much. Are those trucks parked in? I don't know what you mean by that, Beverly. I'm sorry, honey. Yeah, KD. Yeah, it's all right. Thank you guys. Good night. Love you all. Appreciate you. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow's Sunday, the Lord's Day. Good night.